Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogion Monster here, along with where is
Oh,
she? Why are you on the
I
there,
don't know.
Stevie
I
B?
don't control all that. Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Why the Fascination or WTF.
There
How's
they
it
are.
going?
I was like, well, I got this weird message that came up that video failed to play, and I lost the countdown. So I was like, am I there? I would, and then yeah. Anyways, hi everybody.
What's happening? G'day, Mark. Harold, how are you? Hinton, what's up?
Kim,
Hey, Kim.
how you doing?
Helton. Sorry, dude. Before I even start, I'm reading shit. I know his name is Helton, and I said Hinton.
Huh?
Never mind. I finally found the right glasses. Couldn't find them last Tuesday.
Michael Haywood.
What's up, Michael?
Good to see you.
Judy. Good to see you.
Judy,
Yeah, it is a beautiful
Judy.
moon out tonight, huh?
Miss Sandra Piper.
Hi, Sandra.
Salute.
Yeah, Helton was the first one in the door
Oh,
tonight.
yeah. Good day, Mark.
So yeah, guys, you know how this works. We'll put the link in chat, and anybody wants to click on that link, come hang out. Click the link and join us. If you don't want to be on camera, you know, you don't have to be. Bottom of the screen, you'll see stop camera. Click that. You don't have to be on camera. Also, all we ask is that you turn off YouTube when you click on StreamYard so we don't get that feedback. It's pretty simple. So what's new? Anything?
Nothing.
Anybody?
I got nothing.
I know Michael's been getting a lot of rain.
It's been hot as hell here.
Yeah.
And it's
well, tomorrow
ridiculous.
it's going to be like 12 degrees
Well,
colder.
today I think it made it to 90, or at least a real feel, or
Real feel,
I don't know.
ass.
But it felt like 90. Yesterday, coming home from work, it was 86. I know that. Today was hotter.
Tomorrow it's only supposed to be in the 70s.
Are you sure it's tomorrow?
Yes.
I sure hope so.
Yeah, Lake's not here with us on screen.
It got real windy out.
Yeah.
This evening.
Which would have been cool, you know, Lake with an attitude.
Yeah.
He's so quiet the other day.
Then it would become stormy.
But now it looks pretty mellow out there right
We'd
now.
have stormy up there instead of lake.
Choppy.
Right. Breeze.
Breezy
94,
works. Okay.
see? 94, Breeze said. I know it was 90 at least.
Feels like.
No, it was actual temperature.
I don't think so.
I think so. You're by the lake all day. You're not, you're not up.
You're not inland. You're not in
You're
the
not
thick
in
of
the
it.
thick of it, the heat, the dead sun. You got the nice cool lakeside breeze. You know, come on.
The sun? Who's darker?
Well, that's but you're still out there on the water. I definitely
Sweat my ass off on that dock.
temperature. Anyways, I'm gonna pull it up and see.
So, today is my dad's birthday. He would have been 83 today. So happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, indeed.
Hey, Jim. Hammy, what's up? That's funny that you just popped in.
Right then.
As soon as I said that. It's interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, 83. It would have been. I made it to 80, which was cool. You know, that's a long life. Here's the hitting 80.
Right?
At least. There was a day I didn't think I'd make 40.
You know?
But here we are.
I think it was 86 again today. Actual temperature.
Really?
Yeah.
It has been hot. It's mid. It's February. We shouldn't be feeling this heat.
Disgusting.
Like,
I shouldn't have to
so
drive
that's why
home with
it's-
my AC on.
it's gonna. If you look at the next 10-day forecast, it's going to drop down into
The
the
humidity is just
teens, and I mean the 70s and for the high.
Friday, high
60s.
75, lows. Yeah, I think Sunday the low is going to be 54 overnight. 48 Monday. Wow.
Overnight low.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, winter's not done with us yet.
Yeah, but the high is 80 and the
There's
low will
gonna-
be 54.
I think there's going to be I don't know. I don't know. I thought there was more storms coming or something for the
Oh, I'm sure.
for the
Yeah.
rest of the country. More
We-
snow, but
We still have a 40% chance tonight, I think.
yeah, I hope I heard Alabama got hit last night with some severe storms. So
Oh, yeah?
anybody or Mississippi, I believe. I hope everybody did all right. Judy said snowstorm
Yeah.
coming. That's what I thought. It was weird because I saw like Ryan Hall, y'all posted and it said, oh, storm's coming, whatever. But I clicked it, but it was last week's. I didn't
Oh.
realize, and I was like, oh, that's 6 days ago.
Okay.
So that confused me, but I thought there was some storms coming. Oh, while you were sleeping, I caught a nice catfish.
Sure you did.
Yeah.
Sure you did.
It was probably 3.
Did you take a picture?
No,
Yeah, okay.
no.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, it's probably 3 pounds at least.
Sure. Of course.
Yeah, true story.
Mhm.
I'm a fisherman. I don't lie.
Mhm.
We don't lie. We exaggerate.
Good as auto.
What's
Good
up,
to see you.
Goodens? Robert Denduven, great to see you.
Robert.
Yeah, we just exaggerate a little.
Pause that for a second.
Was
Let
what?
me mute that. Sorry. Mute that for just a second.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Too funny.
One of these days I'll get my shit together and be
All
perfectly
right,
ready
come on, spring. We miss you.
for the show. I still haven't put a picture up for my whatever
Oh,
you call
geez.
that. Well, no, because I've got the laptop and there's nothing. I have nothing on this as far as pictures and I think I just downloaded Messenger to it tonight, right before the show.
All right.
So I could probably pull stuff off of that now.
Robert Denduven says it's 20 degrees here in Metro Detroit with about 6 inches of snow in the last 36 hours. 4 more by Saturday night. Yikes.
Jeez. 20 degrees.
All right, let's try
I have a
this
very
again.
difficult time with 40. You know?
Nope. Kim, you're not. You're buffering. Richie Evans, what's up? Oh, I hope you didn't take all 10. Richie. Got another tooth pulled. All right, let's try this again. There you are.
Hey.
What's up, Kim?
Can you hear?
You have something playing in the background, Kimmy.
I don't know if she can hear you.
I don't think so. Can you hear us?
Can you hear? Oh,
I didn't know.
you just buffered. Richie said no, 2 pills.
Michael said 40 is really not that cold.
Sure. When you've been in Florida for 25 years, it
Paramedics
is.
said it was 9 here in northeast Oklahoma
Hmm.
this morning.
What's up, Pyro?
Just walking out the door this morning, it was humid.
It was
Did you-
muggy.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Those storms that went through we got,
But right as soon as I was
We gotta
getting out of
dump
the
a-
car, getting home from work.
yeah, but just a brief shower here and there. And most of it stayed north. So that wasn't bad.
There's a lot of storms still out there, though. I mean, not coming this way, but north of us.
Let me post the link in chat one more time in case Kim tries again. Or anybody can click on that link.
Right? Come hang out.
We don't buy it unless you ask nicely.
Hey, Harold. Good to see you.
So Pyro, how's it going, man?
Looking for Christy. I don't see her.
Yeah, I don't see Christine.
Not yet.
No. Nope. Nope.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Time to bust out the thermals
Right?
again.
For the last time. Oh, I'm sorry. Christy isn't feeling well.
Oh,
Feel better.
Hope she feels better.
Rest. You gotta rest.
Patrick Vaughn. Good to see you.
Jesus. Helen said it.
-7.
It is hot here at the moment. It's 21. Last night was -7.
Yeah, and this is no, I can't bitch about the heat then.
No.
She's resting. We'll send our regards. Or
Prayers.
probably just did.
Yeah.
Yes. Trying to think, but there was something that. Oh, our sewer line got backed up again, but it wasn't us. But it just ends up backing up here. So
Because we're right at the, what do you call that?
junction.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Confluence of shit.
Right at the end of my carport.
So I had to do some plumbing today.
We have George Fest starting on Monday.
Oh yeah, we had to move the truck.
Is it Monday? That
No, I think it's
Saturday? This weekend.
Yeah, well, because they
Monday's
had
President's Day,
those-
I believe.
the vehicles had to be out of that parking lot
By tomorrow
8
morning.
a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yes. So I had to
See,
move
we've been parked.
my
Her
old truck.
old trucks, or whatever you want to call it, SUV.
I've always called it a
I
truck.
know. Has been parked just around the corner at the municipal lot for the Chamber of Commerce, and it's been sitting there and
For like a year now.
almost a year.
Yeah. Just about a year.
No parking tickets, no nothing.
You know, it's funny because I'm pretty sure everybody knows it's ours. It's mine. It's my truck. I've had people ask me about it, but it just hasn't been bothered. And it's not a good spot for it not to be bothered. I mean, it's sitting out in the open. There's a lot of foot traffic and, not.
Hello, Sharon.
I want to say, some of the homeless that might hang out in the park or, not saying that homeless are bad people, just
No.
saying it's out there to be tempted to be messed with. And no, nothing. I'm
It
sure.
was funny because, I pulled up next to it and immediately popped the hoods and I knew I had to jump it. And fucking, as soon as I got a good connection on the battery, the friggin' alarm starts going off, and I'm like, what the fuck? Take it off, and it's like, oh, wait a minute.
Forgot.
Close the door. You got to put the key in the door
handle.
while it's going off. Turn the key to the front, and it shuts it off.
Yep.
But we got it to start, and we moved it here into the carport.
Quickly.
Yeah. I was like, it's running. Move it quick before it decides not to run any longer.
Yeah, we had to move it for the festival, the week-long
Yeah,
festival.
there was finally there was a
weekend.
Do not park here or you will be towed pamphlet on the window.
On everybody's.
Yeah, so
a lot of people use that parking lot.
I wonder if anybody has like bets, like there's a bet whether or not it's going to be there in the morning, right. You know?
Or somebody's going to wake up to go to work tomorrow and be like, "Damn, it's gone!
You stole it." Oh shit! They towed it. LIB says, for tomorrow's winning lotto numbers, click here. It's the link to the show. No, don't do that. Because if you're looking for lotto numbers, I'm just going to lie to you.
What to do? What to do?
Could you imagine if they actually hit?
I know, right?
Oh, there she is. Hold on. Let's try again. You there, Kim?
Kimmy.
You there? Damn it. Oh, her camera's off. Oh, she would have there would be some sort of avatar. Yeah.
Jim. What's up, Jim?
I see a lot of people using those, like when they're out in remote filming and stuff, and camping, they're using those remote Skylink or whatever the
Starlink.
Starlink. Those little pads, man, because it gets better signal than here than at home.
Yeah, because you're linking directly to the satellite and not the cell towers. Not cheap though, I don't think. No, I can't say because I've never really looked at.
There was one woman down at work in she was in like the Mercedes the van. Yeah, I forgot what it's called. What the fuck? Whatever. But she had one.
Conversion?
It's
it's like the modern version of it.
Yeah.
Like a travel van, I guess.
And she was she was online, doing like chats and stuff, but she had her little square satellite dish sitting out there. It's pretty cool. Sharon Guy, you are absolutely correct, since we will not be here tomorrow.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
I wore red for that reason.
I didn't.
Roger Blair, how you doing?
How's it going, Roger? LIB says it never works. Have people click on. Kim, sorry, I don't know why you're not getting a good signal. So what else?
I think the wind did finally calm down.
Yeah, no, the water's a lot calmer.
Looked like the ocean there for a minute.
Yeah, I was trying to fish, and all of a sudden the wind kicked up, and it was like, where the hell did my bobber go?
Oh, jeez. Over in the grass somewhere?
No, it was gone. That was the catfish I caught.
No, sure. Sure.
What?
She said it's raining there. She said, no worries, it's actually raining here.
Wait, how did I get so far behind? All right, on. Enjoy the rain.
Right? Doesn't happen that
Kim's
often,
in. I don't even know where she is. Where town are you in? She's in the valley down by Phoenix in Arizona. I'm just not sure what town she's in at the
You don't get
moment.
much rain out there, do they?
Hopefully
Not
she's
that
over by
often.
like Apache Junction or something. Yeah, Judy, I had a bobber out there. I was fishing for crappie or whatever. Decided to eat the bait and
Excuse
big
me.
old catfish hooked himself. Helen says I was married on Valentine's Day. I forgot what day the divorce was. LIB says I can't wait to fish. Ah, she is in Apache Junction. Right on. For those of you who don't know, Apache Junction is like the last stop before you hit the Superstition Mountains in
I was just
in
watching a
Arizona.
video yesterday on somebody out there hiking Apache Junction. There's one of the main trails out there. I don't know what the trail name is, but it's beautiful out there. That's what I was getting at.
My ex-wife used to manage the Waffle House in Apache Junction. Yeah.
Is it a big town? I mean, I could look it up, but
I don't know like population of it, but it's good size. I'm sure it covers a lot of area, but you know. No.
Jim says, LIB, are you practicing being a politician, misleading people? He's got access to Starlink. Click here. Link to the StreamYard.
It says I love Waffle House cheeseburgers. I am Waffle House. I think I had their. I was really disappointed in their pork chops.
Yeah, well,
they were like
said you don't go
they
to
were
Waffle
like
House for a pork chop.
It's like they sliced them on a slicer or something.
Real thing.
It's like they took your regular pork chop and sliced it in 3.
Right.
You know? Tina, how are you?
Hey.
Right on. Oh, so Kim won't be coming on. Apparently, she's not getting a good signal.
It rains in Arizona and
Yeah,
the internet freaks out.
What the hell is this? Humidity, moisture. What? Yeah, it's a dry heat. I wonder what's that? You can. Oh, so if you get to Apache Junction, she works at the Cracker Barrel over there.
Right now.
Cracker Barrel's got some good food. It's been a while. I think the last Cracker Barrel I was at was in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
They have one right there in Altamont.
Oh yeah,
on Douglas. Yeah. Near 436. Been there forever.
LIB says my birthday always falls on President's Day, but that's as close as I get. As far as politicking, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that. Oh yeah, that one died completely. The water's still low.
Huang, what's up?
Sharon says I love to shop at the Cracker Barrel. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Try again. Kim, jeez, Madonna mia. Madonna mia. Deflected, what's up? What's after like? All right, it doesn't look like Kim's gonna. Let's try this one. Oh my God, there's two of them. I hear you. I hear something.
Yeah, we can hear something.
You there? Can you hear us?
Can she see us?
Yeah, it's not working.
We can hear you.
I can hear you. Apparently, she can't hear us. All right.
Yeah, I think I get crappy reception.
So you can't hear us.
Yeah, I can't even hear what you're saying.
Sorry.
We can hear you.
All right. There's nothing I can do about that.
It's got to be just where she is.
LIP says Kimmy a chopped and screwed version.
Right.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, just seeing if it's working.
What did it do?
Yeah, no,
She's out in the middle of, well, I don't want to say nowhere, but
she is in these bumfuck if she's in
Yeah.
Apache Junction.
she's just not getting a signal.
Oh,
Enough
okay.
signal, should I say. You know, sometimes when that happens, I don't know if she's listening, but sometimes when that happens, if you go off camera, stay off camera.
Oh, turn off your camera.
Yes, and
You get-
just use.
You don't use as much data.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Windows are closed in the background. Let that be the only
And
thing
it sounded
running.
like she had a television on or something too.
Yeah, something was on in the background.
Yeah, I thought it was the kids maybe or something. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no kids, I don't think. It was a radio or something.
Helton says the last time he was in a Cracker Barrel was in 01. He was on
In
tour
Ohio.
with the boy band O-Town,
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
and that's where they stopped.
That's cool. I actually, I've never been to one, and I like, I've had a few chances where, I've been passing them, and like even just recently, I went to Ohio and linked up with cameraman and a couple guys, and across PA there was a couple of billboards for, oh, Cracker Barrel at this exit, and I'm like, like do I really want to do all that? Like, I just want to kind of make my time and get where I'm going because the weather was bad going both ways. I actually had to pull off on the way back. I had to pull off and get a B&B in Pennsylvania in this place called I think it was Bald Eagle State Park. Beautiful area, awesome spot, but not in the conditions I was dealing with.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was just I literally looking up seeing the road signs, and it would say this town and this town exit in 2 miles, and I would have to, while I'm driving in the snow and everyone's sliding everywhere, we're not going fast. So I'm like punching those names of places in the B&B app while I'm trying to drive and like trying to see what's there. And I'm trying to find like a price, a place I could get that was good enough. So I ended up landing this cabin, and it was like 30 miles, 30 minutes out of the way. But it was, I was leaning towards safety. I was off the main road, the dangerous roads with all the big trucks and, I don't know, but it worked. It didn't work out very well because the place had like no heat. It was a bad night, but
Cracker Barrel's got some decent food. Like their
I always hear good things.
home cooking. Like their meatloaf and
Fried
fried chicken, and it's worth
But it's like an experience, like, because don't they have like a gift shop kind of?
Sure,
And like,
yeah. You can
you know
buy
what I mean?
certain candies that you can't find elsewhere, and
Yeah. And I think
um,
that's the cool part, I think, because, you make an experience out of it. Like, almost like that one place that's not around anymore, where you used to sit around and you could throw the peanuts on the floor, what the hell was it called? The ground round. Or
Ground
whatever.
round.
Ground
Yeah,
round.
absolutely.
So while you were waiting for your food, you could just ground up the peanuts and
Peanuts.
Right.
yeah, you could just throw them on the ground and stuff. And you know what I mean? Like it was just it was almost like that was what you were supposed to do. That was like the fun in it. You know, they had somebody constantly going around with a vacuum because it took me a couple of times as a kid at the ground round to be like, I don't have to throw them on the ground. And like my dad was around back then and he'd like slap them all on the ground and be like, yeah, it's the whole point.
Bigfoot King, how you doing?
What's up, Bigfoot King?
He says, "Good day, kids. Good day, kids. Just watched last live. You had a creature walk by lake camera. Was it a Bigfoot? What the fuck? WTF?" I was like,
Well, if it walked by the lake camera, it was in the lake.
it would have had to have been.
Unless the cat walked by it.
You know,
I thought about it afterwards. I was like,
I was
"Fuck, man,
afraid
that cat
that
could have
knocked it
thing
in
right to
yeah,
the water."
right in the water. I thought about that too.
Yeah, if anything walked by, it had to be the cat.
Sandra Piper says Cracker Barrel is about 5 minutes from her. About 5 minutes from my office too. Just right up the road. I haven't been there in years.
And now I don't even know what I could eat off the menu. I'd have to I'd have to
Not
look
much
it up,
now.
investigate beforehand.
There wouldn't be no sense in us going there. Not yet. Not for a long
You
time.
gotta go back to the
Not for a long
itchy
time.
bone.
Yes. He says it was covered in fur. Might have been a cat.
Jim says it was Bigfoot riding on the back of a big alligator.
Right.
Haven't even seen those around.
No, not yet.
We have a slight fish kill going on out here. I'm not getting into it again.
Yeah.
No, it just sucks. I mean, I'm aggravated with my backyard.
Yeah.
Oh, we have grits right now. Nice.
It's funny. Sharon said red is my color. I would never wear red. I don't think I own anything other
Yeah, I
than
think it
this
does look
red.
good in red, right?
The only red I own, I think.
I don't.
Yeah, it's like that with me too. I think like I wear such neutral colors all the time that when I wear something like a primary color like that, people are like, "Oh wow!" Like it's
And
oh,
then
it looks
the
good.
red
It's like a big change.
Well, at work, we have uniform shirt. It's the navy blue. If I wear any color outside of that, I hear about it all day. Oh, you look good in that color. I'm like, that's just because you used to see me in the blue. And I say it, and they're like, oh, yeah, maybe.
It's funny. I wore that. Did I wear that shirt the other day? The light
Thank
one,
you, Sharon.
the Nirvana one. I wore that
Yeah.
to work, and it seemed like everybody on the dock was wearing a light blue shirt.
Oh, yeah?
Sky blue. I was like, what the fuck is going on around here?
That's why when we went to get those Crocs, I knew right away. I went to the guy. Said he's like, "Oh, we have a lot of this and this." I said, "Do you have those? You know, the black? It's almost like camo." I said, "Do you have the black, white, and gray?" Because I said those are the three colors I wear, and those are the ones I want. So if you have them, you have them. He's like, "We just got them in." I said, "All right."
Right on.
Yeah, you know, it was a little expensive for a flea market, but they are real Crocs. So, you know, you get.
I wear the hell out of them, dude. I mean, I wear them constantly, and
Yeah, I'm beating the hell out of them, and you know they do what they did do. I guess what appeals to what their kick is. They have over 2,000 different those pins that you put in them.
yeah. I'm not
So
putting them
yeah, right. So, but they have over 2,000 different kinds. Like, so if you
You
know,
pick out 20, and you're like,
yeah. Yeah, go pick out 20. And yeah, by the time I got to like 2 or 3, I couldn't like see past my sweat.
It's overwhelming. Well, it was hot as balls that
Yeah.
day. I mean, it was inside the flea market at one of the actual booths inside, but it was on the side that didn't have any AC going. Yeah, so it was suffocating. I couldn't.
Blackie, what's up? Good to see you, man.
I looked like I was going to pass out so bad. The owner of that store or whatever you want to call it hands me a cold bottle of water here. I'm like,
Yeah.
how much do I owe you? He's like,
No,
forget it. It's
yeah,
on
because
me.
he tried to give me that water, and I'm like, save it for my friend. When she comes in, I
was
said, give it.
crying.
When she comes in, make her have that water. And then I was too, but I knew you needed it because last time you ran yourself ragged.
I had just gotten over almost like a heat stroke a few days, like the week before. So I was just coming out of that. So yeah, walking into that, they had fans going, and it probably would have been okay if I wasn't already, just coming out of being sick.
No, it ain't okay. I was fine. I was fine, and that was hellish.
Yeah, that's true. It was just horribly hot, like 113 that day. Kim, good
Yeah,
night.
I think I worked
Good
that
to
day,
see you,
didn't I?
Yeah, you were at work.
Yeah. Yeah. Still to this day,
I don't want my friends to think I was ignoring them. No, we understand.
We gotta go rest.
Get rest.
You're supposed
Absolutely.
to be resting. I get it.
And good night, Kim. Sharon says, Kim, thanks for stopping by. Safe, happy Valentine's Day. Be classy. Get the leather Crocs.
Hey, Blackie. Good to see you.
Are those made out of real Crocs?
Right.
I
I was looking for Erica.
know. I was looking too.
Hope y'all are doing well.
It was fun. We watched. Who did we tune into last night? That was
Was
it Old Line?
Was it last night? Or no, that was Tuesday night after the show here.
Oh yeah. After the show,
They have Flat Rock.
Old Line was on like before, during, and after our show. Yeah, they were just
That
on.
was like
Kenny was in there, and
I went back and listened to it the next day at work. I had it playing. It was a good show. I'd love hearing Kenny tell his story. I mean, we got to hear it firsthand when we were over.
we lost Mike.
We were out there at his place.
Oh, he posted the link and he kicks himself off, I guess, by accident. I don't know.
Oh,
But it was funny. So we're watching them in this. Was it Old Line Cryptid? Is that who they were?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe.
And
Yeah.
and he just starts plugging the show.
I know. I love Kenny.
And he was just praising us, and it was awesome. And but then he kind of, I guess he realized, he goes, "Oh, wait a minute, you guys are the competition, or not the competition, but
not competition.
fill the same time slot."
Yeah.
So,
but he's such a sweetheart. He's like, I put the both of them split screen. Flat Rock's always been here with us. I had the pleasure of meeting him at the very first time. Was my very first Bigfoot conference here in Florida.
That's where I met him.
He had driven down, and he was one of the first people that I met, and I hung with him the whole day, pretty much. Instant family. Love Kenny. And then here we met Chad and Erica at the meet and greet, and laughed the whole time with Billy Schilling during the raffle. That was such a good time. It was so great to meet you.
It was good hanging out with those guys.
I'm looking forward to the next one. I had asked in Woodwalker's chat when there, is anybody talking about a meet and greet or LBL this year? I haven't heard anything yet.
You know, the Florida Bigfoot conference this year, 2025, is in April.
April 6th and 7th.
Is it 6th and 7th, or is it just the one day?
Oh, it's the 6th, but yeah, no, you're right. It's
just
6th, I believe. Oh, now I gotta look it up. Confusing events. Tammy, that's cool. She said we're celebrating Valentine's next weekend, taking hubby away. Not sure where yet.
Helton says that the Croc stocks are going down. People aren't buying them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so there's like
Huh.
they're getting ready to take a major dive any day. That the stock people
There she
aren't
is.
not
How
buying
you doing,
anymore.
Erica?
Many anymore. Might stock up.
Yeah,
Should I wait till they go
go
on sale?
Well, it's funny because I still see a ton of people wearing Crocs.
Well, we are in Florida.
Yes, this is true. So the market's got to be good here. I mean, but they get to be expensive.
They've been around for a long time.
They
too.
have, absolutely.
Connor, how's it going?
I still want to see the Croc cowboy boots.
So you don't know where you're taking Jack yet, Pammy? I'm gonna celebrate Valentine's Day next weekend.
That's cool. It doesn't make sense to try to do anything on Valentine's Day
No,
as far as
no,
restaurants or
Clusterfuck.
yeah, major.
So this is those little pleasures in life. Those when you change the filter on the Brita, you know,
Yes,
and you have that first glass,
it's so refreshing.
and then you realize you really should have changed that filter about 3 months ago.
I don't know if it was
Not
that
that
bad.
long,
It
but you
wasn't
know what I'm
that
saying.
bad.
It should've
It was just starting to
It's starting
become
to taste a little
noticeable.
funkier. I'm like, wait, I'm tasting that.
Yeah, no. Time to
Because we have
change the
two
filter.
pitchers, the Brita pitchers. Because you really don't want to drink the water that's
Not the water
not
that comes out of the
filtered.
faucet, and buying bottled water all the time. I hate
can be a pain
wasting
in the ass.
that. Just the trash from the bottles. I hate that.
Erica, welcome.
Jay Fritz, what are you doing?
Bear
Backstage-
Mountain, right on.
Mike says backstage has a breeze. Apparently, he's been back there for a little bit.
We're trying to keep the heating bill down.
Yeah.
See, Erica, I said the same thing today. Erica said Chad and I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. He said we should celebrate every day. So, and that was my point today. I had a conversation with a customer. Said, you know, if you love each other, then every day is celebrated. You don't need a special day to have to show your love. I get that.
So that's an interesting fact, Jamie. I'm not putting it
That's
up.
cool, by the way.
What?
Oh, I was still talking to Erica.
Oh.
What'd you say?
I'm not putting it up.
Oh, I didn't.
Nothing beats nothing beats just a Valentine's Day celebration at White Castle. You can even book a special package at your local White Castle. I haven't had White Castle in.
I'm not even
ever.
sure. There was one in Castleberry on 1792. I'm not even sure if it's still there anymore. I don't know. I haven't been out that way in forever. But
They sell it in the supermarket now.
Yeah, no, it's not the same, dude.
No, it's not. You'd have
in
to.
the frozen,
Yeah, no, I mean it's similar, but it's just not like getting those murder burgers right off the grill. And
No, yeah, they've got the belly bombers. They're like so covered in grease. And I don't. There's so many nicknames for those. I can't even remember.
belly bombers,
Oh,
murder burgers.
that's right. You're right.
What?
See, Heldon said he corrected me. So that's a Crystals. I think the White Castle was out on OBT on 441 near the fairgrounds, kind
Orange
of
Blossom
that.
Trail.
Yeah, kind of out that way. I know there was one, but you're right. That one there on 1792.
Yeah, there's only like one White Castle in all of my county, but it just so happens to be like 3 minutes down the road. But like, I never go to it.
Well, Pam, will tell you, and Kim will tell you. You know, we used to hit this White Castle up. I want to say, I don't even know where the fuck it was. North Bergen, somewhere over there, in Jersey. And you know, we'd hit through the bars, and then we'd end up at White Castle.
If you're drinking,
At 3 in the morning.
it's that's nothing sounds better than that. It was either that place
Or a diner.
right, diner, and we had this pizza joint called Little Vinny's on Lake Ronkonkoma. And Little Vincent's. It was on the corner of Lake Ronkonkoma. And it was open until 3 or 4 a.m. and that place would get slammed.
I believed it.
The guy, I mean, he made a solid slice. Like it's so it got to the point where if you got there early, you were smart, you weren't really that drunk, you could buy up a bunch of pies, and then like people would be so hungry and impatient, you could sell them off in
down the parking lot.
Yeah, like literally right there at your table. You know, people would be like, I'll give you $10 for one slice. I'm starving. All right, here you go.
Money first.
Yeah. I was never that. I wasn't the guy that was smart enough, but
those are those New York prices, $10 for a slice.
No, you know, back then it was probably only like $1.50 for a regular and like $2 for.
But the size of the slice is about the same size as my face. You know, they're so huge.
Yeah, you don't find pizza parlors that make pizza like that. Or down, you know, like.
No,
when we were in Arizona, you couldn't really get a good fucking New York style pizza.
Yeah,
I think it's because of the water.
But I mean, you've done it before, right? You brought home dough and kneaded it, and tried to make it.
Yeah.
You know, you bring home the dough and you whip it around. You try to get it on that piece of wood, and you know it's not an easy thing to do. So I see where people screw it up, and most of them ain't even using premium dough, probably.
I used to get dough right from the pizza parlor.
Well, they sell the Publix right there at near the deli. You can buy the dough fresh every day. Been a long time since I have.
Jalapeno barbecue brisket cheeseburger. I had sausage and eggs.
True story.
I used to make like the unemployment burger, basically like the welfare burger, like whatever we had left over.
But the right.
It was almost the same concept as a hush puppy in the form of a burger. Whatever you had left over in your fridge that was going to go bad, any vegetable like mushrooms, any cheese, any whatever, bacon, this, that, you cooked it all up and put it, and then it was a big burger because you had to stuff it, you know, you stuffed it. So it was almost like you made 2 burgers and put stuff on top of one and then like formed one over the top of it.
He just did that.
I just did some stuffed burgers.
A couple of nights ago.
Stuffed burgers, yeah, that's a nice way to put it. Yeah, but forget about it. It's you can eat one of those and be good. That's it. And then you can get some solid bread too, because that thing is going to be heavy.
Yeah, we did it without bread.
Bigfoot King says I get all my dough from the bank. Ham, pineapple, mushroom, and double cheese on my pizza, please. Guess he likes that Hawaiian pizza.
It's not
terrible.
I don't think I'd go out of my way to buy a whole pizza. But
No,
yeah,
probably not.
No.
And if I'm staring at slices in front of me at a pizza parlor, I'm probably not going to order it either.
Boy, that's another thing that we've gotten accustomed to is you walk into the pizza place and there's multiple, dozens of different types already laid out.
Yeah.
And you can actually physically stare at what it is and say, what is that? Chicken bacon ranch. Oh, that's a balsamic Caesar, blah, 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 you know, and then you go out of town and it's like, oh, we got Little John's or something. It's like, who?
Helton, that's back there by the High Ally.
not the same.
Yeah.
Answering Helton.
Yeah, it's they're all about their dipping sauce, which is to me, if you got to dip it in the sauce, it's
Same,
not done.
No.
You missed it. Yeah, you missed it.
Yeah. That's true though. You know? Pizza should stand on its own.
Right, yeah.
The Top Rock Club in Orlando was
Saint Station.
Saint Station.
Street-
Oh, it was in the parking lot behind the
street
Crystals.
things? I don't. Yeah. Yeah, back there, but that's what I was saying. It's over there by the High Lie on the
Oh, right on.
little strip right there. Yeah.
Put this link in chat. Hopefully, I haven't left anybody
You know, it's
back
funny,
there.
Helton, it doesn't look much different over there now than it did, say, 20 years ago. Not much has changed. Not on that little strip, that side of the street.
So, what, they used to have a highlight course there, or
They still do. They
Really?
still do, yeah. I don't know if it's active, but the building's still there.
That's a crazy sport.
It is kind of weird.
How fast that ball moves.
Yeah. It's cool, though. It's cool to watch.
Connor says, I'm talking to my girlfriend and watching you guys.
Right on.
Don't tell her that.
You remember these things? I had to go back. I had to go get a back scratcher. Remember these bamboo? So good.
Bastard. I want one.
I bought a pack of 3 off Amazon for like $6.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever actually owned one.
I used to have one as a kid.
Like that.
I have.
I saw my son like last week or whatever he was doing. He was like reaching and like, trying to like scratch his, but he just was out of reach. And I'm like, so I scratched his back for him. He's like, oh, it feels good. I said, you know what? I said, you might like a back scratcher. And he's like, yeah, okay. And I was like, let me see. And so I did. I looked them up. They were fair. So I said, screw it. So I said, you know what? While I'm getting him one, I might as well get one.
Right?
And it was basically like 2 for $5 or 3 for $6. So I was like, I'll get an extra one.
Harold says my first job was at a burger joint called Rusty's Burgers on Corpus Christi, Texas. I butchered and served great burgers. LOL.
I love Corpus Christi.
I've never been there.
Man, southern. I guess it's southeast Texas. Texas is huge, so I haven't seen much of it. But I did a 2 weeks thing. Like we were getting trained up on something. It was called, I don't know what it's called, but I don't know if Calmar was the company or what, but we were just calling it a Calmar. But the tires on this piece of equipment were like, you had to climb a ladder just to get to the top of the tire. It basically, those like shipping containers down by the docks and stuff.
Sure.
So basically, it's like a forklift for one of those, but on Army base and stuff. So like it's built Army tough kind of, right? But it picks those up and lifts them real high and moves them around and maintains stability and stuff. And it's really, really sketchy, but it's a lot of fun at the same time. You really can't flip it over. And anyway, so we were down there for 2 weeks in San Antonio. So we ventured out a little bit. I think I went to my first like Bass Pro Shops ever.
Oh, right on.
Which was maybe it was at Cabela's actually, and
in Texas.
And the place was closed, and they heard my voice from across the store, talking about the menu. I was like, "What the hell is a bison burger or some shit?" And it was like the record stopped, and they all came back in and were like, "We're gonna cook you one of everything." They're like, "You have to try this shit." They're like, "You never had this, you never had that." So they made me like a venison burger, a bison burger, like all sorts of different shit. And then like we were like fishing in the store. It was like closed down, It was like the store was closed. They were just like, you got to experience this before you go. We're not just gonna close this on you. And it was pretty fun. It was interesting. They had like this giant aquarium in there and everything. And
Yeah.
like, it's crazy. It's really crazy. The biggest thing we have here is like Dick's Sporting Goods, which is like it's it's compared to that place. It looks like like
Yeah,
Kmart.
Dick's can't compare to.
and now they took all the guns out of Dick's too. So it's like they're missing a whole section.
Yep.
No, they got to put in an aquarium.
Right.
They're doing
Yeah, but
fine.
there are aquariums that like at Cabela's or Bass Pro. It's like insane though. It's like it's
You can
there's,
fish them.
but no, you can't. But there's
You could.
but
You
there's
technically
an
could.
elevator right there, and there's waterfalls and
That's how big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
caves, and it's it's
Right.
cool.
That's where we were standing on the edge of this like cave like pond, and we were testing the fishing equipment, throwing it in the freaking pond. And anyway, so we had made our way down because I was a big fan of the movie Selena. So we were like going down to all the different sites that they filmed at. So we went to like the Riverwalk, the Alamo, like all that stuff, Corpus Christi,
Right.
and Padre Island, and whatever else. I don't know.
Did the whole tour, huh?
Kind of, yeah. It was.
Give Dick's a thumbs down.
I see that. He's like dicks. No, I don't think so.
I normally would agree, but that's where I got your Christmas present. So
Hey,
Bass Pro is probably. I know there's one in Daytona. I don't know where there's one anywhere near here.
They're one of the only places that honors the veterans with the fishing license or military, whatever. And they like I must have applied because when I went in, and the fishing licenses aren't cheap anymore. They're like $25 or $30, and I only got charged $5 because they have me
right.
down. Yeah, so and saltwater's free, but. You still have to get them. Like they're like, well, saltwater's free. You don't have to get it. I'm like, no, I need just give them me so I have them. Because the last thing I want to do is get a ticket for something I could have got for free.
Right.
and that's the same here. Is you got it like residents get a saltwater license, but it's free.
Yeah.
Just weird.
Yeah, but then, like you said, if you get caught fishing and you don't have it on your license, they can give you a ticket.
Yeah.
It's a dick for Kate Sale. So you got what's a dick or dicks?
Dick's.
It's a sporting goods store, dude.
Dick's Sporting Goods is the actual
So-
name.
The best part about it is when you walk in, you can be like, "What up, Dicks?" And or like when you leave, you can be like, "Later, Dicks." It's I've heard a few good jokes on the goings and comings of that store. Like it's pretty fun. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just something we do here. I don't know.
Like, what's that? I'll just go to Bass Pro Shop. No Dick's for me.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm impressed that Dick's had the fishing pole variety that it had. I mean, if
Oh, yeah.
for them to have a St. Croix rod is
Yeah, they have a
either
lot.
it says a lot about Dick's or it doesn't say much about St. Croix.
There wasn't a huge selection. The one that I wanted was sold out. But they've got a nice little Bass Pro.
They do. They have one.
I mean, it's most of the store. Dick's is just a small little area in the back of the one that I went to. I'm like, really? I was a little disappointed.
Yeah, the one I go to, you go up the stairs and then it's like the fishing is just one wall, like the fishing poles and the bait and everything. It's just one. And it used to tie into the hunting and stuff, but now there's some stuff there, but it's not like it used to be. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't even think they had anything
Yeah.
in this.
Yeah.
The sporting goods that I went to is attached to a mall.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I found a good one like that upstate that
Mall.
to a mall, and they had I mean, it might not have been the biggest place, but they had every kind of rifle under the sun. You know, I was ready to walk out of that place, and you know, it's weird to me though, like when you have to walk back out through like a mall with like a big old rifle box, like.
Jamie. I know.
I'm not even saying. I'm just putting them up on screen. That's like because Bigfoot King said. So Dick sells poles.
I know.
Oh yeah, see, this is where it goes. Good, there's so many endless jokes you could.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many endless.
Letting you guys handle it.
I'm just over here like a little girl giggling.
Blushing over there.
You know,
He said Dick's.
it's my hat.
It's a sporting goods store, so they have balls. Obviously, that's a good. You know, you could tie in a million of those jokes.
They have a lot of balls.
Hey, Dix, where's your balls?
Dick's is this big store, but I hear it's getting bigger.
Oh, jeez.
Do they have
See where this night's going, top of the hour, and it's just gone to shit.
Nah.
Just kidding.
Well, at least
It's just getting good. No.
Yeah, this is true. It's just eating up.
I had to talk about fishing somehow.
Right. What was the? There was, you know, you guys were talking about the ground round earlier, and then what was the other one? Fuddruckers.
Yeah, that was another one.
Red fuckers.
Red fuckers.
My sister said that once accidentally when we were real young, and it was truly an accident. And I've never seen somebody get back slapped in the mouth so quick.
Yeah, there was a Texas Roadhouse. There was a Texas Roadhouse down in Georgia that their waiting room. I think it was Texas Roadhouse. That's the one where you walk in and you could pick your meat out of the window, right? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so they have like a waiting room and then like rocking chairs out front and stuff, and they have these big barrels of peanuts, and you could just trash the floor in there too if you want with them, and that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the one that opened up over here that we went to? Was that a
Um,
Texas Roadhouse or was that something else?
I forget which one that is. Was that Ryan's or no? There's Ryan's.
No, it wasn't Orion's. Never heard of Brian's.
There's Ryan's. But no,
Was it-
that's not it. I forget the name of it.
They did a Texas Roadhouse down the block from me. I've tried it a couple of times. They ain't done nothing right once.
Oh,
Same
really?
thing. Yeah, same thing with Outback. It just seems like it went to hell. I don't know. It's like
Revenge of Outback. Never had Outback.
Last
That's
time I went
been
to an
a while.
Outback, he was here in Florida,
well, it's franchise, so you gotta, you figure.
and I wasn't that thrilled.
Yeah, you could. It's hit or miss. You know what I mean? It's like, it's franchise. So like they've, if you can't get good ownership, good management, like good staff, it's like,
It's not Logan's, is it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think that's what it was.
but that's what I was thinking when I said Ryan's. But there's a Ryan's out in Kissimmee.
Jay, is that a Logan's? That new one down in Mount Dora?
Mount Dora, right there on 441.
Jamie says
From
I'll
the
have the
Walmart.
bison and bannock, please. I don't know what bannock is.
venison, probably.
I wrote that in regard to Dick's Sporting Goods. Their selection shrinks in the winter.
Winter.
Or when it rains.
The water's cold. What?
The George Costanza. Do they know about?
No, Jay, that's not it.
Do they know about shrinkage? I was in the pool.
Fucking Seinfeld.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. All right, link is in chat, guys. We got an hour to go. Anybody wants to pop on, pop on. Oh, bannock is bread. Okay. Flatbread, popular in Canada.
Longhorn. That's it.
Longhorn
Yeah.
Steakhouse?
Yes.
Okay.
They do all right.
I had to Google it.
A flatbread. Is it like a fry bread? I love fry bread. Something in Arizona just spoiled me. I get spoiled with fry bread.
I don't think
So
I've ever
good.
had it. I don't think I've ever had fried.
It's kind of like naan bread. Okay. Napping a truck, all done, back on the road, guys. Talk soon. Have a great week.
Be
Bigfoot
safe.
King. Yeah, be safe, man.
Good to see you in chat there.
Yes, Jay,
Yes.
Longhorn next to Walmart. You are correct.
Technically, it's in front of Walmart.
Technically. Still next to it, though.
I suppose.
Can't wait to get back on the road. Man. This damn DMV wants my soul.
Oh, yeah.
So there's always something.
Oh, yeah.
Something.
They used to have a restaurant on Al Capone's yacht in Corpus on the T-Heads.
That'd be a nice yacht.
Okay. He says, yes, Mogs, I've only seen it made by Canadians canoeing or camping in the backcountry. Right on. You know, I was thinking about the flour and stuff. Like you can use that pork rinds out of flour. I forgot that in Arizona, there's a lot of mesquite trees, and the mesquites get these long pods, and people would collect those and dry them and open them up and grind that for flour too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, because I was trying to think of different alternatives to flour, and you know, I don't know what kind of. I don't even know if you could find something like that. I have to look up mesquite flour. See, also known as mesquite flour. But it might be an alternative to, for the keto. Just my thought. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep spamming the chat.
I'm gonna bounce, guys. I'll be down in the chat.
Right on. Good to see you, Mike.
Huh?
I said it's good to see you.
But yeah, you guys too. We'll catch up soon, I'm sure, over the weekend.
All right, man. Be
Take
safe
care.
out there.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, bro.
Judy said, I used to work at Ponderosa.
Ponderosa. I'm sure I've been to one. I had never heard of that steakhouse over in Alabama that we went to. How was that? Sizzling steak.
Yeah. It's just a
It's different than
Western Sizzler. Western Sizzler. It's the same
company, or
I don't know if they're the same company, but it's the same restaurant. I think they're based off of each other. One is based off the other. One is Sizzling and the other one is Western Sizzling or Sizzler.
Cue the Bonanza theme. Excuse me. Did you see little Joe and Haas too, Judy? That's pretty funny. Lauren Green in the kitchen. The hell was the up sing? Is that their cook? Jamie says I'm off to a 40-ounce steak night next weekend. Trying to remember where I was. I was in. I think I was in Amarillo, and they had. I think it was Amarillo that had that big. Why did I think? Why do I feel like I'm wrong?
Excuse me.
No, it was Amarillo. They had this restaurant that has like a 72-ounce or some crazy big ass steak. I think it's the one with the cowboy out front. I don't know. I was tempted to stop there. That's what I'm getting at. I was driving cross country, but I had the dogs with me, and I was like, shit, I can't stop. Erica says, haven't been to a Western sizzling in 20 years. Yeah, it's been about a year for me. We went to, that was the conference, the Alabama Bigfoot conference. And we all met at that Western sizzling, whatever.
Excuse me.
Texas Roadhouse on Route 66. Yes, like John Candy ate on the Great Outdoors. Oh, that's probably why she hasn't had the Western sizzling in 20 years. Yeah, I think it's one of those if you can eat the whole steak in an hour, it's free.
Oh yeah.
But it's not just the steak, it's, everything that goes with it, the sides and all that crap. I mean, I used to be able to shovel it away, but I don't think so anymore. And it's weird lately. I don't feel hunger. I eat once a day, but I don't get hungry during the day. It's bizarre. Robert says the grizzle would turn me off, right? I'm a Moog. A Mog. What was it? The Mog?
What?
A man dog? Mog?
Yeah.
Moog? Well, how did he? Shit.
I don't know.
Fuck, how did he? Mogs, is that from your keto? Okay, what did I say that?
About not being able to. I don't know. Something about,
Oh, I guess. Yeah, I'm assuming that's why. I don't.
Oh, why
I'm
you
not
don't get
hungry.
hungry?
Yeah.
Sorry.
But like I don't eat all day.
I'm
coffee
kind
in
of
the
starting
morning.
to feel that way myself now. Like you asked me tonight, the last couple nights, are you hungry? No, not really.
No, it's
Around dinner time, not really. But I kind of snack, and I'm not even really snacking as much.
yeah,
during
but
the
it's
day
it's
either.
it's and nothing that's
I'm
you're
I'm
not
snacking
cheating or
on
anything. There's no sugar.
almonds, or
Yeah.
I eat cheese sticks with my coffee in the morning. Just little things, and then have dinner at night. But I'm starting to get to where I'm feeling not hungry. Tonight, you asked me, you hungry? I'm like, no, not really. I mean, I could eat, but I don't feel hungry.
Erica says, I've heard y'all talking about that for a while now. Good for you. Sounds like it's working.
Kind of. Like, I mean, I can step on the scale and I've lost 5 pounds. I feel like I still have certain areas that I am cheating. Like with my coffee, I have creamer. So I'm not.
Creamer has sugar in it.
I haven't committed 100%. So I feel like that's
Yeah.
causing it to have a slower effect.
Yeah, I felt the same way because the last time I did this,
He dropped weight
in
quick.
June. I started in June. I
He
did
was
June, July, August.
So disciplined.
And I had dropped 40
pounds.
Yeah, 40 pounds, but I put 20 of it back on.
Yeah, but you dropped it consistently, and it was pretty quick.
Yeah, now
quick.
it's like I have to figure out what I'm doing different.
Well,
is it the just that little bit of creamer?
Well, there's carbs in certain nuts.
I got to stay away from
So
I love mixed nuts. These nuts,
have,
yes, these nuts.
Yeah, you haven't stopped 100% like you did the first time, and I haven't committed to 100% yet because of that. I think because I'm eating almonds and walnuts and pumpkin seeds, and I know there's a certain amount of carbs in that, and the only sugar intake is my creamer in the morning. And I've limited myself to 1 cup a day, unless I do a show. This is the first cup since I've had this morning, but so yes, it does work. It's just I think it's working slower than it could be.
Jamie says I'm 172 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal.
Sex appeal. Right on.
No, I'm at 220 right
I've
now.
said I can stand to lose the weight, but for me, that's not really what it's all about. I want to feel better, and I can tell. There's certain days that I don't, and I think it's because of the lack of sleep rather than that groggy, sluggish feeling. I can feel that getting better a little, I mean, there's more days now that I wake up and I feel good.
Well,
I can honestly say I wake up and I feel good.
I think what you did go through is sort of like the keto flu that you hear about. It's when your body's, it's almost like your body going into shock.
Freaking out.
Yeah.
Withdrawals of sugar.
Or whatever. I don't know.
Probably the biggest sweet tooth of anybody you'll ever meet. Honestly.
The first time we met was at the 168.
I came with my own snacks for everybody. A bucket, a 5-gallon bucket.
A square 5-gallon.
One of those David's sunflower seeds buckets.
Filled with
just every snack.
Just
sweets, everything you could possibly think of. But it was for everybody. Oh, everybody threw down on that thing. Was damn near empty by the time we left. I don't think it lasted the week, honestly, and it was packed. But I've always been, yeah.
I didn't. I can't say I didn't.
It's not, and it's not candy, so it would be like cookies and cakes and pastries and all the
fattening stuff,
all the little Debbies and stuff, and yeah, all the good stuff.
All right, shut up about it. But yeah, no, and I'm impressed because there was always like
I'd go
September, October, November, December, January.
Ice cream.
There was sweets in this house.
Ice cream.
$7 years to heal your lungs if you quit smoking.
As I'm about to lie to you, right?
No, that's next. It's
yeah, I go to the store and it's reading every label now. Not every, but
well, like
it's comparing
I
for
don't-
sure.
Eric, I don't know if you've ever met Mr. Lee. He's from England. He's been here for years.
He's been in this. Chat.
He mentioned the last time he was around about pork panko. Never heard of it. But what I did is I bought pork rinds.
And that's all it is
And
pork rinds.
that's
Brown.
my new breading for pork chops, fish, chicken, whatever. We'll take regular, and you look at the ingredients, it says pork rinds and salt. That's it. So I threw them in a food processor, made them into, breadcrumbs or
breadcrumbs or breading.
breading. And
A panko is basically what it is.
yeah. And instead of using flour, I just make sure, the
Egg wash.
just egg wash and the crumbs, the breading.
And it's awesome. It really is.
Sharon says it's hard to quit smoking. For me, anyway. No, it's hard for
For
everybody.
everybody. Yeah.
But yeah,
Excuse me.
I realize how easy it is to put the weight back on.
Well, and that's my thing is, I mean, most of y'all know years ago, probably going on 10 years now, I was almost 300 pounds and unhealthy, just horribly. I felt horrible all the time. So I decided way back when that enough was enough. I didn't change what I ate. I still ate junk, but I mean, I don't want to say junk. I changed my portion size, the time of day that I ate. I took out sugar out of everything I drank, and I swam. I was in the pool sometimes twice a day, at least 3 days a week. And the other 2 days I would go to the gym and just get on the elliptical. On the weekends, I did whatever I wanted. But it took 2.5 years. I lost I lost about 130 pounds. And one of my biggest fears is I can't do that again. And it's easy to fall into that, just eat and eat, not move, and I will gain the weight. I've always had a fluctuation of 10 pounds. I'd gain 10, lose back, no more than 10. And just recent, I got to that 10-pound mark, and that's when, and plus I haven't felt good. I feel sluggish and just tired all the time. And yeah, I got a lot going on in my life, but I still shouldn't feel that bad. So I saw him do it. Drop that 40 pounds and seeing his energy level change, and just overall, it's a good thing. Yeah, I look at Papa Craig.
It's a good example.
I've had the pleasure of meeting him a couple of years back, and he wasn't healthy at all. He left that camp out and started making changes and dove into the whole keto thing. And what we did, yes, it's keto based, or what we're doing, it's keto based, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's true to form of keto.
It very well could be. I mean,
yes,
we're just.
But the health benefits that I saw from Papa Craig, he, no more diabetes, no more blood pressure issues, no more. I mean, just every health issue that he had. I think at one time, I'm probably understating it, but I know he was on at least 12 different medications, and now he's down to one, and I'm pretty sure soon enough he'll be off of that one. I mean, it's just amazing the transformation you see from just eliminating carbs and sugar from your diet. It's not easy. It's especially my whole life being conditioned to just go to the grocery store and buy whatever's on the shelf and what's quick and easy. Now,
convenience.
Yeah, now we had a good friend of the channel, Hilton Whittlewood. He suggested, he said, look, you go in the grocery store and everything that you need to buy is on the outer perimeter of the store. All the junk and processed and everything is on the inner aisles. And after that conversation, Mugs and I went to the store, and I wasn't paying attention to it, but we walk in, we turn right, we hit the produce. We go to the back, we hit the meats. We go to the milk and dairy, and then swinging back to the register, and we're done. Everything that we needed, we were done. So yeah, it's nothing but a good thing, and it's not easy though. It is so not easy.
What does Val mean? Is this a final?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. No, and it's not, the first time around I did it, I kind of was pissy about it.
Oh, you're a dick. He went through the grumps and
Well, just
it's a frustration. It is. I mean, I
figuring out what you're going to eat, or
I
you
think
go out to
part-
a restaurant with people and you're the only one that has to,
part of it is almost a withdrawal. Your body's withdrawing all, getting rid of all that processed and sugar and But like you said, going to a restaurant for the first time and there's not many options on the menu for it to accommodate the type of meal that the keto lack of.
Well, I think
carb
when it was
type.
LIB was down here and we went
Excuse me.
we went out to dinner with Jay Fritz, and I ordered, whatever dish I ordered, but then I ordered a side of stewed tomatoes. Figure, well, how bad can it be? But then I thought I took a big, this is good, and then there was bread in it.
Jay said, "I love it. I got his stewed tomato."
There was bread in it. I was like, what the fuck is bread doing in my stewed tomatoes? But
that was so weird. But I guess it's a southern thing.
I guess. And yeah, Jay ended up with them.
But yeah, it's hard to go to a restaurant and stick to the diet. There's just when 99% of the sides are all carb based,
But this is cool. Like in the next town over, there's a Chinese buffet. And they have a lot of seafood. So we figured, we've gone, and you just got to pay attention to some of the stuff with the sauces on the Chinese food, or like the.
Well, last time we went, we're sitting there eating, and all of a sudden I look down, I have a fried shrimp on. I'm like, I went through the whole buffet and avoided anything fried, and I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? He snuck a fried shrimp on my plate. He's like, it's just a little one. It's not gonna kill you.
Oh, I could eat the ham steak there, Jay.
He was staring at it. He says you were staring at his ham steak.
I don't remember what I got.
Well, I think too that particular time, we all went there with the mindset it was Fish Friday, all you can eat Fish Friday.
What happened?
And it was all fried. And if they were going to give you the blackened, then they were going to upcharge you like a mother.
All you could eat or whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't. No, and you
Was
would have been
fish
paying
was
like
fried.
triple of what we all were paying for the all you can eat. So it just so wasn't worth it. And I know that's kind of one of my biggest pet peeves if I'm really looking forward to something and I go to get it and it's not there. And this can be anything in life. There's nothing worse that pisses me off. So I get, he had to walk outside, smoke a cigarette for, and I wanted to go out there with you, but
Curse
I
under
get
my
it.
breath.
I get it.
I was a dick. Sharon says, Jay, you're next on keto. No Sonic shakes for you, mister.
Oh, right on.
Had shrimp and deviled crab cakes. What makes a deviled crab cake?
I don't know. That I don't
I'm
know.
curious.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You can't do keto with Janet around. She's too good of a
Too
cook.
good a cook, right?
Yeah, it's not terrible. You just gotta. It just sucks because I go into Dollar General for something like.
There's too many conveniences.
You're just surrounded by temptation.
Yes.
You 75% of the stuff that they sell in there, as far as food goes, is sugar based.
Are you kidding me? And I'd say 90.
Because he wants ice cream now.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, me too. Cookies and cream.
I could go for like a Moose Tracks right now.
Bluebell cookies and cream. And when I mean, that's usually like, I want to say close to $10 for a gallon of it. And the first time we go to the grocery store, changing our diet here, they have it on sale for like $5. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, of course. And they put it on the end cap. So we had no choice but to walk past it coming from the dairy.
The only shrimp that Val likes is breaded and fried. Yeah, there's a lot of seafood at that. Like I said, at that.
Oh yeah,
but there's also hibachi. They have the hibachi.
Totally
grill.
Walk out of there completely full.
You can definitely not. You can avoid the.
Oh yeah.
You can do keto there.
I mean, it's tempting because everything that you like, Chinese food wise, sweet and sour shrimp. Or chicken. I mean,
you gotta avoid all
egg
that.
rolls. None of that. Can't have any of that. Fried shrimp.
No rice. No
rice.
Lo mein.
Yeah, right. Yep. But there's plenty
depressed.
of. I'm getting hungry. Oh, and that's the other thing. I mean, there's every night after doing a show, it was, dessert time, basically ice cream, cookies and ice cream, chocolate syrup. We didn't just have a bowl of ice cream. It was full on Sunday, damn near.
She says, Val, chocolate is not a temptation. It's a necessity.
See, my weakness is white chocolate. Anything white chocolate. Haven't had it.
Real peach ice cream, huh?
I think Bluebell's any type of ice cream is good.
I'm pretty sure there's a keto
Crunch.
friendly ice cream out there, but
well, they have the no sugar added, but it still has, carbs, sugar. There's a certain amount. Trust me, I've looked into it.
But bread is another one. It's
and I grew up bread. Everything's bread. Toast in the morning, raisin bread in the mornings for breakfast. Or you can't grow up with Italian background and not have bread.
This is true.
And that's been hard. Bread and pasta has been probably the hardest for me so far. And it's only in the morning because that's how I would wake up every day with coffee. I'd take it with me to work. It's it's quick and easy, but every meal, having something to sop up the sauce with,
Harold says I eat 1 cube of 100% cocoa chocolate bar every day for heart health. Well, the dark chocolate's supposed to be good for you.
Christy said they have low carb breads and tortillas. They do, you're right, but the idea is to not have any carbs.
Well, no, there's a low carb diet
for the keto, but the way we're doing it, we're just gotta leave it alone for now. Definitely for now. And a lot of that low carb stuff just doesn't taste
how are
right.
you, David?
It just doesn't taste right.
No.
It's got I don't know if it's a texture or
Richie,
the flavor.
Richie used to bring home, when I was living down there, he'd go to this deli and get keto friendly donuts.
Oh, cookies. Those cookies that he had were awesome. Yeah.
But it's like it's
different.
It's different. Different texture, and it's like it tastes good. You must have carbs for the heart. No, you don't. I don't think so. But I have no idea. What is this for entertainment purposes only? We're not
Yeah,
professionals.
we by
we
no
do not-
means are
Nope.
professional. This is definitely
So,
for
yeah, I'll
entertainment
stop
only.
talking matter of fact.
We just said that, so that hopefully that kicked the algorithm back back out the door.
Sharon, no bread, no keto bread, no,
None.
because a lot of it's bullshit. It's made just to sell, and it's
Yeah,
not.
if you
truly
read the
keto, and-
ingredients, a lot of people just slap keto, the word keto, across their label and call it just that. Just kind of like organic. Not everything's organic.
Yeah, it takes a lot to be organic.
Yeah.
I mean, just to grow organic, the fields have to be like.
Purified.
Yeah, no, it's true. For like
Seriously.
5 years or some
Yeah.
shit before it can be, certified organic.
And besides, sharing that keto bread is expensive. I mean, bread in general, I think bread's not too bad right now, but
Richie, I get some carbs. Like I said, I ate mixed nuts. I ate a lot of peanuts and just there's
I've
no
been eating-
sugar in it, but there are carbs in some of those
I've
nuts.
been eating almonds and
These nuts? What?
walnuts and such. You can't have peanuts in that way.
There's a few peanuts left. My nuclear doctor says I need some carbs for my heart, so we do low carbs. Right on. No, I'm not. There's some carbs in there, I'm sure. Like I said, with the nuts or.
I'm
we're-
definitely still getting some carbs, like you said, with the creamer and the coffee and nuts.
Well, it's
and,
sugar and
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, the nuts have carbs, and I'm sure there's other things that we've been eating. We're not 100%, and that might be why.
we'll stay away from the potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
The rice, the starches,
The pasta, the bread.
yeah.
For now.
Yeah. Well, because I don't know what else to put my linguine and my clam sauce over. Because my clam sauce turns into shrimp with clams or
Right.
the seafood medley. So I got to find something to put it over. Maybe like what do you call them? Zoodles? Zucchini noodles?
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be as good.
Probably not, but
No, I'd rather try the recipe or the idea that Christy sent me with those. I forget what they're called.
I know.
They're like a tortilla, but
Oh yeah.
the egg. What is it? Egg. God, my mind just went blank.
Was
The
it egg white.
egg white tortillas, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
How does that help my?
There's no carbs in
Oh,
that.
doing that,
Yeah,
slicing that
slicing
into
it up.
those into
Yeah.
the spaghetti type.
Exactly.
Yeah. Judy says I do love my carbs, but I stay away from sugars.
Christy, I actually looked for those in Winn-Dixie. They didn't have them. Publix didn't have them, so I think I'm gonna have to go to Aldi to get them. They don't sell anything close to it in the other grocery stores. They have keto and carb-friendly tortillas, but they're not. Yeah, they're just still regular tortillas. Yes, the egg white wraps.
That's
That's
what
it.
it was.
I definitely want to try it though. It's just that there's not an Aldi close. I have to go way out of the way to go to one. Although I have one near the park. It's still
Aldi?
yeah, it's still kind of going out of it's going away from the house instead of, but it's not that far off. Might have to make that
What
trip.
did they just buy up? Winn-Dixie?
Winn-Dixie just bought them.
Bought Aldi or Aldi bought Winn-Dixie?
Excuse
bought
me,
Winn-Dixie.
Aldi bought Winn-Dixie, yes. Yeah, that's going to be weird when they start shutting down the Winn-Dixie grocery stores.
Sharon says we have a lady that sells keto bread at the farmer's market. I'm going to ask her what's it made with that makes
It
it
makes
keto.
it keto. Yeah, well, Mr. Lee had mentioned about the pork rind, using that for panko. I've been looking into it a little bit, and there is like a flour you can bake with it, and you could do a lot with pork rind and,
Yeah,
in place of, say, flour. But then I wonder, what about almond flour or something like that? It's like low carb. It, I know there's a certain amount of carbs in almonds, but I'm just saying, it's just something I thought about
I
recently.
never had to think about other flours, like other,
Right.
shit like that. Never. Even the last time, I didn't look for a replacement. I just eliminated everything.
Yeah.
I think I tried a wrap or a keto
You
friendly
did once.
tortilla once, and I was like, man, it sucks. Judy says, "Oh, Winn Dixie has been bought." Yeah, by Aldi.
Yeah, they did. They bought them out.
Feel better, David.
They're gonna shut down a bunch of Winn Dixies. I don't know where or when, but this is just recent.
You gonna shut them down or just turn them into Aldi's?
I think they're gonna turn them into Aldi's, but they're gonna be huge Aldi's. You know what I mean? I mean, think about it. Winn Dixie has the hot food section, and just a much larger
That's
scale.
true. Yeah, Aldi's is it? They don't like when you check out. Is that like that?
Buy the
They don't
bag.
give you bags.
You gotta buy the bags. Well, everywhere you go in California, that's how it is. Every store. If you want a bag, you gotta buy a bag.
You can make wraps out of cottage cheese. Really?
Huh.
I guess. That's another
forgot-
good idea.
I forgot about cottage cheese.
Yeah, but also, you know how you can fry or bake Parmesan cheese?
Oh yeah.
The fresh,
Yeah.
There's something to think about.
Right.
Bread and something in cheese and baking it.
Mozzarella sticks. Sorry.
What's with you? Mozzarella sticks every morning. Coffee and mozzarella sticks. That's her. That's
Well,
her.
I meant fried mozzarella sticks with the panko.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
And I'm sorry, I've always had coffee and cheese. It's wonderful. Just wonderful.
Christy does high protein, but I have to watch my protein, so it makes it hard on us going grocery shopping. I just cook. I don't even ask anymore. Hey, what do you want? I just cook and say, here you go.
And everything's great.
Every
so
time I
don't
ask,
com-
what do you want? I
I
don't
never-
get an answer.
I-
It's just no decision making in her. It's
No. And everything it makes is just wonderful. So
Judy says she just shopped at Aldi's yesterday.
I don't think there's ever been yet something you've cooked that I didn't like. It'd be hard pressed to
No, I don't
Fine.
think you've ever been like
turn my
"Oh."
nose up at anything. No. You're a great cook.
I might undercook a few things, but
Yeah, I have to pop it in the microwave
that
for a
can be
minute sometimes. But
rectified.
that's just my preference on meats or whatever.
Judy says I can eat a whole tub of cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese and peaches are wonderful. I love that. I ate a lot of that in the army.
Is there a lot of but you're talking canned peaches in syrup with sugar.
Well,
Yeah, well.
Still good. Yeah, and Christy, I get that. That's tough. She said, yes,
You
it
know,
doesn't help that you
the
have 3
extra
other
people.
people. My youngest daughter was vegetarian from the time she was 11, and it was for health reasons. But it makes it difficult when you have people in the family in the household that have to eat differently. Yeah, cooking multiple meals sometimes it feels like trying to incorporate it all into not having to cook multiple meals. It's challenging. I get that.
I used to put sauce on my pork rinds. What kind of
Hot
sauce?
sauce. You missed hot sauce.
Oh, hot sauce.
I actually thought about that the other day. Texas Pete.
I put some on my eggs tonight. Texas
Yeah.
Pete.
I should have.
I didn't see sugar in the ingredients, so
No, there's none. I should have. I forgot it was in there. No, because usually, like with chicken wings, I would do ranch and Texas Pete, mix it together and dip my wings in that or whatever.
I don't even think I forgot about cottage cheese.
I did. That's what I said. I said, "Oh, I forgot all about cottage cheese."
I remember eating it a long time ago.
Yeah, it looks like the wind might have picked back up again a little bit.
Thought I could hear it.
Yeah.
And why does the motion light keep going on out there?
Well,
Cats.
there's 1,000 cats that live in the neighborhood. Yeah. I just forgot to turn that light
And
on.
don't forget that your truck's out there in the morning.
I know. When I said that. when I
Ben,
was
what's
coming
up, man?
When I was coming to the house
Good to
this
see you.
evening, I said, I got to remind myself when I open the door in the morning.
Yeah, because like I
Be
said, we
careful.
moved her truck, her old vehicle, back onto the property in the carport, so it's behind my truck, but it also
It's right as soon as you come
it's
out.
right up
the
against
front
the
door.
stairs. So as soon as you swing in that door open, it'll clear the truck, but you got to push it wide to get past it.
There's still room.
NAC David says we paid $8 for a dozen jumbo eggs and thought it was a deal since a dozen small eggs was $7.50.
Yeah, that's crazy. They're $6 a dozen right
You
now.
can get away with chickens here.
You know?
No shit.
Well, keep the cats away from me.
$30 for a box of eggs.
Yeah, they were $18 for how many are in that pack? 1765 or something. It was a weird number.
For 3. So there's 18 in a pack. That pack. Yesterday I had cottage cheese and homemade tortilla chips for lunch yesterday.
NAC said Shell gas station was selling one egg for $1.40 each. You know, usually Circle K will have the 2-pack of hard-boiled eggs, and I think for the past 2 months, I want to say, since January, they haven't carried them.
Well, I've seen them, and I saw them the
They
other
don't
day in
carry
Circle
'em.
K over in Tavares.
I've got 3 on the way to work, and not one of them has had them.
Harold said they miss raising chickens. The fresh eggs were so yummy.
Oh, yeah, they are. There's nothing better when it comes to eggs.
And
Fresh
they
egg.
last, you know.
Oh, man.
You don't have to refrigerate them as long as you don't wash them. $8 a dozen. That's crazy.
One of the maintenance guys at my park, he his mom raised chickens, and I could buy fresh eggs off of him at one point. Oh man, I look forward to that. They were so fresh that there was one shy of a dozen. He went home for lunch and brought that single egg back because he didn't want to short me.
We don't
That's how
buy the
fresh they were.
5 dozen eggs anymore since we got a few red ones out of it.
With chicken, if you got
Yeah. We don't have room. I'd love to have chickens. I'd love to,
no, there's no room.
here
They
and
would be cruel. Yeah. No. Although you go to Oviedo, Florida, there was a Popeye's chicken there, and always wild chickens hanging out around back. It's like, they can't know. You know what I mean? I mean,
You guys realize where you're hanging out?
it was so popular. It's been in the papers and news, and it's just how ironic that that's where they chose to flock is there.
Val, you have a great weekend too. It was good to see you.
The
Thanks
whole
for hanging
area.
out with us.
The whole area protected them for years until they shut that Popeyes down, and then they ended up redoing that whole strip. But never knew what happened to the chickens.
You're still there.
Somewhere.
For some reason, this chair is just killing my ass tonight.
My back.
Oh. That's why I'm making all this noise. I'm shifting around and this damn chair just squeaks.
Yeah, the show ends and I'm afraid to stand up.
Right? Shit cracks and
The worst.
that's not the chair.
No. No. My knees, my back. Can't feel my ass. Good night, Val.
Richie says eggs out the chicken's ass without washing them can last 6 months. It's a long time.
Yeah, but you can't wash them.
No.
Yeah, that one picked back up again.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Well, here's the neighbor's roof.
Guys, we still have about 10 minutes left. Shits and giggles, here you go. Links in chat. Don't fight over it. Just
Right. One at a time. There's room for all.
NAC. Get it out. David says, who agrees with my conspiracy? The government is taking away poor man's food. Bologna and Vienna weenies will be next.
Potted meat.
After our show last night, I stood up.
All I
I-
heard was snap, crackle, and pop.
Yeah, right?
That's every time I
It's like,
stand
who's
up.
Who's eating Rice Krispies?
Hell, I can walk across the floor and my knee will pop and you can
Oh,
hear
every
it'll
time I
echo
get out
through
of
the
bed in
house.
the morning, my feet, this
Yeah.
foot just cracks.
Oh.
It sounds like, yeah, it's like something didn't sound right. But every time I get up and after I've been sitting just a little while, as soon as I step on my left foot, it cracks.
Sharon said it. Thanks everyone for stopping by tonight. We love and appreciate you all.
Of course we do.
We do indeed. I think it's awesome.
Connor says, let's get ready to rumble. Sharon says she's going to get some birds soon.
I think it's smart. I mean,
You can get ducks.
wouldn't stay. We'd never be able to keep them.
Yep, only America has egg shortage.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. David says I'll try to jump on the show next week.
You should.
Yeah, I'm not going to stop you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Erica says I have snap, crackle, and pop below the knees daily.
Me too. In my knees.
Duck's eggs are delicious. I don't think I've ever had a duck egg.
I've had quail, but not
Quail's eggs are like
tiny, but they're good.
I've had quail. One.
That's what I said.
No, I mean not the
Oh.
egg. The bird.
Oh, the bird.
I tasted it. I mean, it was so. Well, you need like 30 of them to make a meal.
Danny says, Happy Valentine's Day to all you ladies and
Indeed.
to all you men as well.
Hope your Valentine's hooks you up tomorrow. Erica says duck eggs are supposed to be the best for desserts.
Really?
Yeah, I wonder why. If there's
I
certain
don't think I've ever heard that.
protein or consistency or, you
I'll
know.
look into that.
If you're making a lot of desserts, you can use ostrich eggs.
All you need is one.
Never had one.
Oh, me
I
either.
think that would be cool. They used to have an ostrich, or they still do. They have an ostrich festival out in Arizona, in the
Oh, yeah.
valley. Elton says we raised wild quail when I was a kid. I didn't raise them, but I stocked them on a property that we had a hunting lease. We would stock chucker and pheasant and what else did we stock? Something else. Goose egg? No, I've never eaten goose. I haven't never mind the egg. I haven't had goose. It's been ages since I had duck. Damn, these guys talking about food.
You know?
No one's helping us.
Mm-mm. End the show hungry.
Right? Just click off and raid the pantry. No, there's nothing in there. We don't have any cheats.
No.
Itty bitty quail eggs. Yeah, they're small. Goose tastes like duck. Hard pass. Sharon's mom would pickle the eggs, the quail eggs.
Well,
I don't know that I've ever had pickled eggs.
I have.
Ben says goose is magnificent.
Magnificent. It kind of said
Aflac.
Right on.
Too funny.
That is.
I said it again.
Well, he spelled it. I think he spelled it. I don't know if that was wrong. I don't know how it's spelled.
What was it? A flock? Close enough.
He put 2 L's the first time. Rewrote it.
Anyway, yeah, now I'm going to be. Nope, still don't feel hungry.
I don't either. I said that, but I really don't.
It is weird.
It's the habit of
The
snacking.
hunger goes away, and it's just I could probably. I feel like I could fast for because I fast 16, 17 hours a day, whatever, if not longer. Shit. Unless I grab some nuts or something, but I don't eat I should be
Meals.
eating hard-boiled eggs during the day or whatever, but I just.
And that's what I'll do in the
just
morning. I'll
don't
grab a couple of hard-boiled eggs, couple of slices of bacon in the air fryer because it's quick and easy.
Ben says
Couple of
everyone
cheese
here eats
sticks
pickled quail eggs.
That's my breakfast.
Connor says, I'm glad I can make everyone laugh tonight. Affleck. Absolutely. Where are we at?
It's
Well,
about that time.
Yeah, there's only 3 minutes left, guys.
We've babbled enough.
Yeah. I hope you guys had a good time tonight. Mike, thanks for coming and hanging out. Kim, I know you tried.
Erica, no, not moody. I think frustration sometimes just trying to figure out what the right thing is to eat. But even that I see is kind of gotten easier. So
A lot of vegetables. I steam a
And
lot of vegetables.
I can never get tired of steamed vegetables.
But what's cool is I can put cheese on it and butter and
yes, all the fat,
and bacon. I make bacon almost every meal.
right?
Well, because I use the bacon grease to fry shit in, with that new panko breading. Now I'm frying pork chops in there, but you have to bring in fat since you're eliminating the carbs, so you incorporate the fat. So she doesn't like I'll eat the fat on a pork chop and on a steak and whatever, but it's not her deal.
So I'll eat pork rind, snack on bacon.
Connor's like,
I'll eat bacon.
eating
with the
veggies is
fat on
okay.
bacon. Oh yeah, with cheese and.
But they're fresh veggies, you know, and it's just, I'd rather do it that way than, you know, it's usually broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots,
Medley.
or Brussels sprouts, or, you know,
sprouts, asparagus sometimes.
we haven't done the asparagus
Not
in
in
a
a
while. But tomorrow we do, I got to go and do some shopping.
We gotta shop for sure.
We eat a lot of chicken, a lot of pork.
Pork chops, red meat.
The last time I cooked any red meat was, besides the hamburgers, was
the chop. Yeah.
no, I did a roast,
Yes.
like a stew.
Stew with no potatoes, and that was awesome. A lot of mushrooms, onions, you know, anything that grows.
Well, can't do the ranch dressing, and that's the other thing. Like salads, we're trying to find some sugar-free salad dressings. Suck, but
They do.
But you can get away with it. Yeah, a decent Italian, a homemade Italian. You know, you can.
Yes.
Blackie, thanks, man.
Right.
You guys can pop on anytime.
You know, that's what the link is for. Just come hang out. It's always
you know,
good here.
we're what do we call ourselves? Bigfoot what? Enthusiasts?
Enthusiasts, yes.
You
We're
know?
not researchers. We're not
So you don't
investigators. We've always been. It's just been a major interest because of my experience. That's how I found this community. We don't go out looking. Hell, I don't think I need to. Every time I go into the woods, something weird happens for the most part. But yeah, no, we love this community and everybody in it.
Yeah, there's some amazing people here, and
family. It becomes but
family. we do the obviously, you know, we met at an outing. We try to get out and do some things.
Oh, we're always around if we can be. I think the only way I say that, but the only thing that we actually did investigative wise is we were part of the 168 with Carrie Arnold. You know, that's
we've also been to Flat Rocks.
Well, yes, I mean we'll go out there for sure, but it's not.
I've been to LBL.
It's not our intention with the show.
Springs.
It's that this is that one place for the community that anybody can come and hang out, and there's no judgment. There's we encourage telling your story because everybody's got one. Everybody's had an experience, whether it's paranormal or Bigfoot. It just so happens that most of the people in this chat and watching can relate to Bigfoot more, I think, than
and that was the basis of the show. That's the reason why
the fascination.
Why the fascination? It was, what is your story? Why do I see you guys in all these different chats, same people, and I just said a lot of people aren't talking, so I put the link. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this where I put the link in chat. And anybody can come on and tell, why the fascination? Why do you hang out in these?
Come and be yourself and don't worry about the cussing because Lord knows I've got a potty mouth like no other. It's just that hangout place we've been called before.
And again, thank you everybody for hanging out with us.
Oh, I'm thrilled that, the amount of people that come and hang and listen to us babble.
Oh, yeah.
Night after night.
That's why we prefer you guys come on.
Yeah, right.
Well, listen, guys, if you enjoyed it, please hit that like button below.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Be safe. Have a great weekend.
Also, a comment. And, have a safe weekend. It's Thursday already. Shit.
I know. Yay.
Woohoo. All right, guys. We will see you Tuesday. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. We love you. Peace and God bless.